to the other big story which we're tracking, the sky-high cutoffs that have been announced by a select few colleges at the moment. We are still awaiting the cutoff list from a number of Delhi University colleges that have yet not announced their list. Those lists should be out soon, and the consolidated list, of course, is still awaited. But there are 100% cutoffs for certain courses across certain colleges. Psychology and computer sciences seeing 100% cutoffs, even BCom honors seeing close to 98% cutoffs. We have with us, in fact, Hansraj College, actually, most of the cutoffs have been more than 99%. How are students, aspirants responding to this? I have Archisman Chaudhary and Ujjwal Handu, both students who are aspiring for admission into Delhi University. They are joining me. They are both class 12 commerce students. Thank you both very much for being with us. Ujjwal, your first reaction to the cutoffs that we have so far. What is the course that you're looking to pursue, and what's the cutoff looking like for you?
I want to pursue economics honors. Obviously, I had a target for North Campus. I honestly expected such an increase in the cutoffs, obviously, because as you mentioned earlier, we're seeing 70,000 people scoring 70,000 people scoring 95% and more than just CBSE. We're not considering ICSE state boards and all. Obviously, a large number of candidates will apply for Delhi University since it is a prestigious university. So yes, I was expecting a rise in cutoffs, but such an high increase was not expected even by me.
All right. And, what is, are you currently meeting the economics honors cutoffs as far as the first list is concerned? There are still a lot of colleges that haven't released their list.
Yes, I am. I have a 98.5 best of 4, and I am meeting those cutoffs, but I was expecting colleges like Hindu, like SRCC, although the lists are not out, but considering the fact that other colleges like Kirori have also released cutoffs like 99.75 and all, yes, I am a bit shocked.
So 98.5% is what you have, Ujjwal, and you're still unsure of whether you're going to make it to the first list of your preferred college. I mean, that just in a certain sense explains this entire story. Congratulations, by the way, on that stellar result.
Thank you.
And I really hope that, you do seek admission in the college of your choice. Archisman, what about you? What are you looking to do, and are you making the cutoffs as far as the current lists are concerned?
Well, like Udbhav, I would also like to pursue economics, and the college of my dreams is SRCC, but let's see what happens. My result was pretty good as well, so 98.5 best of 4. But looking at the first list of the majority of the colleges right now, I feel a bit nervous as to whether or not I'll make it in these colleges, because 100% cutoff is something, I don't know, like most students don't even get that 100% cutoff, and after slogging it over in the past 2 years, I feel it's somewhat of a letdown to a lot of students to see.
What's with the 100% cutoff though? Archisman, do you want to just tell us a little bit about it? Do you know a lot of your peers who've got 100%? I mean, who gets 100% marks in psychology, for instance? It's an art subject, for God's sake.
Exactly my point. So I don't know a lot of people who've got 100%. What I meant to say was that after slogging it hard for over 2 years in class 12 because of the delayed academic session, I mean, it's just disappointing when you see 100% cutoff in a lot of preferred courses. So yes, it was heartbreaking, but I sure have hope that the situation will improve. The second and the third cutoff list will be a lot more all-encompassing. So let's just see what happens.
Right. I mean, of course, there is a second list. There's also a third list, that does come out, and usually the cutoffs are substantially lower, or at least they keep reducing as those lists keep coming out. But Ujjwal, once again, this whole concept of 100% cutoff, even for humanities subjects, I mean, in maths, commerce, it's still physically possible to get that 100%. But how do, subjective courses like psychology, history, political science have 99 or 100% cutoffs?
We've already discussed this before in a lot of media. Your channel has talked about a lot, other channels of this there. We're actually looking for alternatives. Delhi University was talking about an entrance exam this year as well. I hope that they do implement it from next year, because that actually helps us a lot. it is more of a rank-based system, and these 100% cutoffs would then be removed. Children would have a more fair chance. And I think that is what will eventually help people drive more towards their goals of seeking admission at top colleges like SRCC, Hindu, or even a Hansraj.
Right. And in Hansraj, Archisman, if you're looking at the cutoff list, I think most courses have an above 99% cutoff.
Yeah, absolutely. That's absurd. Like, you can't expect a student to, like, an average student, for example, you can't expect that student to have 98 above in each and every one of the subjects. So 98.75, 99.75, I think, is the cutoff for BCom honors in Hansraj. I mean, that's just mind-boggling. But like Udbhav said, I believe that common entrance test would level the playing field, and it'll already obviously provide a more objective analysis as to how a student has secured the admission as well. So yeah, I believe that Delhi University should implement a common admission test from next year onwards.
So you're both actually in favor of the common admission test. You feel like it might perhaps give a more level playing field to students. But I just want to tell our viewers once again, Archisman and Ujjwal are both students who've secured above a 98% in their board exams, which is absolutely fabulous. But they are still in doubt over whether they are going to get their preferred college and course, at least in that first list. I wish the both of you all the very best, and thank you so much for speaking with NDTV.